Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Fantastic Crusader Kings 2 100 Statman, where in last week's episode we saw the creation of Mega France. I mean, it's just absolutely huge and ridiculous. For some reason, France now controls the entirety of the Kingdom of Italy. It's become too powerful for its own good, and so naturally we must use the incredible powers of King Riano Kieves in order to defeat Mega France. So in today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, we go on a bit of a merry adventure through the Kingdom of France, as I do believe it's around about time that we make it our own. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive right into this video. Make sure you're of course sat back, nice and relaxed, and of course you have a nice warm cup of tea with you. Anyway, let us begin. Now, we finished off last week with things going absolutely fantastically in our direction. We've managed to expand our territories a bit. Our army is even larger than it has ever been before, at 21,000 men. That's an absolutely ridiculous quantity. But what should we do with said army? Well, naturally, we want to take France. France is this massive, huge target right now, and honestly, we might never get an opportunity like this again. Yes, they have 19,000 men, but I mean, come on. It's going to be fantastic. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a prepared invasion against France. After we do our prepared invasion, we have 2 years to declare the war, and during that time, many adventurers and various other mad lads, or just people who've snorted loose leaf tea, will start flocking to our banner to try and defeat France. So ladies and gentlemen, I think it's only fair that we immediately declare our intention to invade France. I mean, look at it, it's an entire empire. I think it's time for us to go to war, and what better way to go to war than to cause our fantastic spymaster wife with the amazing 25 intrigue to start setting fire to Paris. I mean, that's probably the best thing she can do. Now, when it comes to our military, I'm pretty sure, yes, it can go up to a maximum of 28,000, which would be absolutely amazing, but our main issue at the moment is actually getting our fleet from the region of Jorvik over to France, because at the moment, if we were to declare war, it's going to take us quite a while to move troops across, as we only have about 50 boats to do it with. Oh no, I've gained a fever. Well, don't worry, having a fever is nothing, because at the end of the day, I am an immortal god. But you know what, whilst we could wait to create an absolute amazing fleet to allow us to move our armies across, we could alternatively just, wing it a bit, just throw ourselves into war without much preparation at all. Oh, and fantastic! The heir to the barony of Warwick, who we've managed to steal, has grown to a fantastic age and is absolutely terrible. Wow, he's slothful and stubborn. Why are you in my dungeon again? You know what, seeing as you're in my dungeon, it's time we do our fantastic game of Spin the Wheel of Torture. That's right, Elfir Bjordenson. You, my friend, are going to get out of prison, but first we must remove something from your body. A bit of give and take. Why complicate things when there's nothing like the good old rack? Oh no! Congratulations, the rack wins the Wheel of Torture. It would appear he has been made a little bit upset and a tad stressed after the whole affair, but don't worry, my friend, it's perfectly fine. Now, when it comes to the disease that we have a case of the measles. As we are an immortal character, technically, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but because we have measles, we could pass it on to someone. So, as we are nice and brave, we're going to try a brand new experimental treatment to cure ourselves of the measles. I can't wait to see what experimental treatment they come up with. Come on, let's see what we're doing. The assistant assured our physician that we were asleep. However, the potion failed to take effect. Even though you could neither speak nor move, you were still very much aware of everything they did. Oh no. Oh no, the procedure seemed to last forever. Well, we've accidentally made King Riano Kieves the Fearless an absolute lunatic. You know what? That's fine. Sometimes you try and help everyone in your court by just getting better. Other times, you accidentally just go completely and utterly insane. And I mean, that's not the face of someone who's insane. Anyway, we're going to give Prince Megachad a natural upgrade. We're going to give him a temple that he can look after, because we're not really up for looking after temples. So Megachad, he's learning all about humility and how to be an absolute Chad. And it only makes sense that we grant him an entire temple where he can do such a thing. Now, I would absolutely love to go to war with France, but most importantly, I'd love to get some allies in on the war. But apparently, absolutely no one wants to fight Mega France. I have no idea why. Come on, it's perfectly fine. You know what? I think it is actually time. Let's do this. Let's actually declare our intention for a prepared invasion. So basically, this gives us 2 years to launch our fantastic invasion against him. It's going to be very impressive, it's going to be very important, but most importantly it's going to be exceedingly jazzy. Oh fantastic, large numbers of adventurous warriors have arrived from all corners of your realm, hoping to join your great expedition against Emperor Louis II of Francia. Fantastic. Oh my, so we've gained some maintenance-free boats and a maintenance-free army of just 1,700 madmen who are so excited to start an invasion against France. You know what, let's get these boys loaded up and sent straight over. Oh, and a renowned hero has arrived at the court with his warriors and followers hoping to partake. Oh, this is getting very exciting. A random bloke named Ake and 11 boats. More ships, more men, more memes. Oh my goodness, Ake is an absolute legend. Look at this meme. Oh, we're gonna have him lead our armies. He's got 19 martial, but also he's a brilliant strategist, a holy warrior, an aggressive leader, and yet he's cripplingly weak. He's gonna be fantastic. Oh, this man. Okay, I want him married into my bloodline, if at all possible. Right, we're getting him betrothed to Princess Fiona Flash. Let's do this. And even more men are arriving. Oh, this is fantastic. We're just gaining so many free men. Free dudes who just want to invade France. I didn't realize France was actually this hated. This is fantastic. Right, and it's time to get some of our armies actually sent over to France before the war begins. So luckily, because we took Zealand in the last episode, we're able to just unload all of our event troops over there. Fantastic. And even more men have arrived. This is getting better and better. They're led by Ragnar. Oh, legendary Ragnar, the scarred chattermouth, who is exceedingly brave and chaste and charitable. He's actually a nice guy. And more people. Oh goodness, this is just okay. This is getting a tad over the top with the amount of dudes that are arriving. But you know what? France is actually not even going to have a chance in this war. This is great. Yeah, how are you feeling, France? We've still got a couple more years to go before we absolutely have to do this invasion, but it's just getting better and better. More and more people are arriving. And of course, even more people arrive. Even more. We've just got an army of 8,500 people here, and we've almost got 100 boats. Oh my goodness. Luckily, we can supply up to 32,000 men in the province of Zealand, so we're going to be quite happy when it comes to actually placing almost entirely our army right here. How many men are we up to now? Oh, 40,000 men if we wanted, just because of all these ridiculous event troops. Oh no, and Big Dave's feeling ill. He's got dysentery. Okay, my good boy. We're going to call for the court physician. Get well, Big Dave, please. Oh, we actually have a duel. Fantastic. It's Helgiscan of Rajagrid. Well, the guy does have 103 personal combat skill, and I personally have 110, so this is going to be a bit of a close fight, but the man has only committed 3 war crimes, whereas my extensive war crimes collection grows on. A duel for honor. Right, let's do this. Fantastic. I walk away victorious. I land a perfect blow to his leg. There you go. He's not going to be fighting very well for the next while. Lovely stuff, Helgiscan. Oh, and more men arrive. Of course they do. Okay, this is honestly getting a bit over the top. We're going to end up with well over 20,000 men stacked on top of this island, and they just keep coming. There is genuinely no end to them. And fantastic, my wife has managed to sabotage Paris yet again. The hospital in Jorvik has seen an increase in the amount of people looking for food and shelter lately. And as the supplies are brought out, why are we doing this? Is it a gift from the king? Is it because Odin made it possible? Are we doing it for the people? Come on, when has Rihanna O'Keefe's ever done anything for the people beyond expand some borders and provide them with a much better lifestyle simply because we have a vastly superior technology? Well, you know what? Let's actually say that the realm is providing this offering. Let's be nice. I mean, at the end of the day, we are rather sociable, we're rather chill and nice and cool. So yes, the realm has provided this bountiful gift for everyone. You know what? I've tried my best to actually get Ragnar down here, who for some reason owns the entirety of the Kingdom of England. I've tried to get him to join my war via fantastic alliances. Heck, I've even offered him some of my fantastic children. I mean, who doesn't want to get married to Princess Samantha Speedy or Fiona Flash or even Big Susan? She's absolutely legendary. For some reason, they've decided, no, we don't want to marry our children into that. We don't want an alliance. So instead, King Ragnar does have these amazing items right here, and I'd love to borrow some of them temporarily for my fantastic expedition into France. So before we do our quick expedition into France, we're just going to have King Riano Kieves hop onto this army here, activate raiding stance, and let's go raid Middlesex briefly. Yes, there is a war we could be fighting, but I mean alternatively, we could just take out Middlesex. And fantastic, the raid is commencing. I know really our fantastic Nordic friends should not be raided, but I mean, the last time we forgot to raid our Nordic friends, we ended up with the legendary Boneless Boy over here converting his entire country into Catholicism and then developing a bit of the Crab Rave. Oh, and of course we've had a Catholic uprising. Of course, it just wouldn't be Crusader Kings 2 without a good bit of Catholic uprisings. Your horse has always struck you as being of a dependable sort, a quality you feel is sorely lacking in your councillors. Time to shake things up a bit. You will appoint him as the new Chancellor. Hang on a second. Glitterhoof, I appoint thee as Chancellor of the Realm. Hang on, there's a horse! We have a horse on the council. A stubborn, strong, attractive horse, which is also an imbecile. Right. Can we offer Glitterhoof any concubines? Yes, you know what, let's do that. Right. Glitterhoof, please take, Inga, yes, a prisoner that we've randomly captured. Please take them as a concubine. Okay, that's fine. Request council support? Of course I'm going to give you council support. You know, let's send them a gift to make them really, really like us. Oh, this is fantastic. I've always wanted a horse in the court. Some nights you are beset by terrible nightmares in which you witness the death of your trusted steed, Glitterhoof. How will you be able to live without him? I shall offer Glitterhoof my magical blood. Glitterhoof gains the trait Immortal? How is this? When was this made a feature? You know what? That's fine. We're gonna have... We've accidentally created a horse which has become God, and for some reason has the ability to shoot lightning. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Are we going to create 100 stat horse? This is a fantastic idea. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hop down into the comment section if you'd like to see us actually for some reason give Glitterhoof 100 stats in every regard. I'm more than happy to create the legendary Riano Kieves and his 100 stat horse. Oh my goodness. No, it'd be the 100 stat steed. Amazing. I love this game. This is so unique. This is exactly why I love Crusader Kings 2, and I absolutely love playing it. It's so wacky. Oh my goodness. If you're enjoying this absolute craziness of a bonkers brigade of a video, then hey, feel free to give it a like. Bam, see what I did there. You know what? I'll give you a special offer. To the first 5,000 people who like this video, Glitterhoof and Riano Kieves will appear at the end of your bed, and Glitterhoof will shoot a bolt of lightning out of your window, signifying the start of the Glitterhoof uprising. Anyway, the choice is yours, ladies and gentlemen, because I hear with each like, Glitterhoof grows only in power. Anyway, the Catholic uprising has been defeated and balance has been restored. Now I guess it's just up to us to go to war. Oh my goodness, even more adventurers are arriving. Even more. This is getting a tad crazy. And what's this? My trusty and loyal steed Glitterhoof is likely to be the target of all manner of malicious attacks by my enemies to destabilize my rule. I should have my smiths forge him a set of armor. Fantastic. Only the finest armor. This is an amazing idea. Bam! They've had a ridiculous amount of armor added to their inventory. What have they got? Golden Stallion armor! Oh my goodness. An increase in personal combat skill, an increase in martial, monthly prestige, morale of troops, everything. This is amazing. And you know what? I think it's time we go to war with France here. We have more than enough men. We are ready for this. Let us do this, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to declare war. I have a couple of choices of where we can invade. The Kingdom of Sicily, the Kingdom of Carinthia, which is here, or the Papal States. Now, I don't know about you, but I think it would be rather good fun to have our absolute Catholic mad lad invade and take the Papal States. So you know what? I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Now there's quite a high chance we might accidentally go to war with the entirety of the Catholic faith, but you know what? It's going to be worth it. So ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. The greatest war is about to start. I hope you're ready. Hello there ladies and gentlemen. I've jumped into the midpoint of the video when you would least expect me. 'Tis I, the Spiffing Brit, here to talk to you today about this fantastic thing just released. That's right, it's the Riano Kieves merchandise itself. It's majestic, it's beautiful, and most importantly, it will make you into the living god himself. So hey, why not grab one of these and pair it with a fine box of Yorkshire tea? I'm sure you're going to absolutely love it. Also, As part of my fantastic effort to make these videos all the more profitable despite the fact that they're not the regular channel content, I've chosen this video to be the one where I talk about my fantastic trip to Gamescom. That's right, basically I was paid by the fantastic people over at Sega and the developers of Humankind to play their brand new game. It's effectively Civilization, but different, new and jazzy. After watching it, I kind of decided that it's almost like someone took Civilization 5 and then tried to make Civilization 6, but decided instead of just reskinning the game to look like an anime, they actually decided to add new gameplay features and new ideas. Oh my goodness, imagine making a game with ideas. Yes, even though I haven't been able to get a hands-on experience yet, they just showed us a trailer and did a Q&A. It was very good fun learning about the game, and of course, I did ask the question, will there be tea? And I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, there will be tea. Instantly, 10 out of 10, Game of the Year. I'll take your entire stock, please. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's dive right back into this video, as it's time to have an absolutely lovely time with King Riano Kieves of Jorvik. It begins, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, this is where the spiciness is going to start. We're going to need Riano Kieves on this army with his best men. We've got Aki and Magni. Let's go, guys. We've got a lot of land to start sieging up, but don't worry, we've got reinforcements on their way already. I want a straight 9,000 men who are going to be immediately sent all the way down to the Papal States to begin the occupation process. Go, my men, go. It's like a crusade, just without any crusadey stuff, more just a absolute massive invasion. Anyway, the first siege is going well. Let us do an assault. And that's a victory. We lose only 12 men. No, sadly, 12 men. That is a sacrifice I am more than willing to make. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. The first province is ours. And it would appear the King of Lofrangia over here is trying to send a preacher towards me. Well, I'm afraid I am going to have to lob him into my dungeons. Now is not the time to convert to Catholicism when I'm launching a massive invasion. Ah, yes, now is the time of the great sieges. These amazing, huge assaults over massive quantities of land. I mean, we are only going to face one bit of a major issue, which is that our prisoner counts are going to start getting a tad wild, but it'll be fine. Oh, you know what? Let's do a war sacrifice, actually. Yes, we're going to get the war sacrifice so all of our armies are even more powerful. May the sacrifices bring me fortune. Oh, they will. Wow, sieges are quite impressive, mostly due to the fact that every 12 days we manage to destroy the morale of the defenders by 37%. That is a ridiculous number, as it means we can out-siege castles in a matter of seconds. Anyway, it's time for the men to land on Rome. Oh, and it would appear the French are launching an invasion of their own. I'd be interested to see what army they're trying to throw up, so yes, let us get a defense organized. Oh, we've managed to capture Baldwin over here. Well, hello there, my shrewd, depressed friends. I'm afraid you make an absolutely fantastic sacrifice to Odin. Farewell. Goodbye off of this mortal plane of existence. I hope you enjoy your time elsewhere. And here's that French invasion force. Sadly, they decided to drop 10,000 men onto 12,000, and they also had to do effectively a naval landing. Sadly, that does give me a fair bit of a ridiculous advantage against them. Oh, and Rome is getting sieged down. We're actually doing it. It's actually happening. The siege of Rome. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Sorry, Rome, but you don't have enough men. Who's this? We've captured an absolute legend. It's Count Eocelin. He's a one-handed, severely injured madman, but he is rather ambitious. I'm afraid you are a more than suitable sacrifice to Odin. Goodbye. I have no idea where the French are actually going to manage to retreat to from here, but I think it is safe to say we've managed to defeat a very large amount of the French. You know, I think it is in our best interest to grab Paris as soon as possible, so we're going to head straight down there. Let's do this. Oh, and the papacy is ours, by the way. Oh my goodness, I forget. We can do a call to glory. We can lose 500 renown, but summon all willing fighters of the lodge to join us in the current war. Yes. Oh my, this is going to be good. Come, my friends, eternal glory awaits. Yes. Absolutely fantastic. The siege of Paris is going great as well. Oh, it would appear they're launching another invasion, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, whilst I'm busy doing this war, I'm deciding to have private talks with Glitterhoof about just everything in the realm. Anyway, let us go greet these brand new invaders in Hull. I'm sure that's the fantastic place. Oh, 7,000 men? Ah, you really shouldn't have landed them. I think these days have really helped me getting Glitterhoof to know and appreciate me better. We've passed most of our time in my palace discussing the most disparate of topics. My palace was enriched by your visit, or I am honored to host an ambassador from the Moon King. Yes, I'm so glad to host an ambassador from the Moon King. That makes sense. Glitterhoof is the god of the moon and Riano Keeves is the god of the earth. This makes so much sense. Oh, and we get an absolutely fantastic sacrifice to Odin and another one. Lovely, so many sacrifices today. And is that the King of France himself leading the invasion of Jorvik? Oh, my friend. I could teleport Riano Keeves over here, but no. Why did you lead an army of only 1,000 men here? Oh, right. Goodbye. Goodbye, King of France. Thank you for trying. Oh, and the invasion of Paris is going absolutely great. I mean, this is just ridiculously easy. Oh, all of these sieges, amazing. Paris is ours. We actually have the entirety of Paris. We have so many prisoners right now. This is getting a tad ridiculous. Oh, I've got a great idea. We're going to arrange a betrothal between another member of the Wolf Warriors and Ragnar Bonecrusher 3000. As a result, this should allow us to get an alliance with King Rurik the Butcher. This man has 13,000 men at his disposal, which, whilst it isn't much in comparison to ourselves, is going to be more than enough to assist in our invasion of France. There we go. Now that we've got that, can we form an alliance? Oh, we most certainly can. Oh, and they're invading Hull again. Fantastic. And now that we have our alliance, let us call him to arms against this fantastic invasion. The valor I have shown in battle has not inspired just seasoned warriors, but many of my subjects have traveled to Jorvik hoping to prove their worth. Oh my. We can have them trained up in no time and get the call to glory, or just that their bravery moves me and I can gain some fantastic prestige. No, no, no. Instead, we're going to get 50 non-reinforcing maintenance-free ships. Oh yes, those supply lines. I think it's time we send another army down to Rome to assist with our fantastic occupation going on here. I must say, King Riano Keeves has actually been managing to grab up an absolute ton of friends. Look, he's got 4 friends at the moment. That's crazy. Oh, what's this? It has come to my attention that your son Big Dave remains outside of our fold. I humbly urge you to bring him into and become a member. Yes, I can recruit my child, Big Dave, and make him a member of the Wolf Warriors. What a fantastic idea. Some of the more undisciplined elements within your new troops have started to complain that I do not share the loot. Oh no, they're demanding for what they consider their rightful compensation, so I can give them 150 gold, or some of them will leave. However, I'll touch it and use my amazing diplomatic skills and go, no. And then they'll suddenly decide that actually they've received more than enough loot. And by amazing diplomatic skills, I mean I'll just send Glitterhoof out in his shining golden armor to distract them. At the moment, we are currently kind of just carpet sieging our way down in a line, just so that we can get some kind of rough up-and-coming supply lines in order. Oh my, they're actually starting to try and siege down Rome. Okay, that needs to be fixed. I'm sorry, Rome, but we can't actually allow you to not be completely and utterly carpet sieged. Come on, Ragnar, lead my men. Oh, and even more people are trying to show up. Okay, right, more supply lines, more boats, please. Oh, we've captured the Duke of Salerno. Oh, fantastic. Right, I'm afraid. Guanmar, a goodbye. And the Duke, oh, another one, a goodbye. And, oh, it's Ravi the Sea Devil. Goodbye, Ravi the Sea Devil. And it's Duke Herman of the Rhine. Goodbye, Duke Herman of the Rhine. Wow. Okay, that's probably the most dukes I've ever killed. It's amazing. Oh, and we've captured another person to be sacrificed. And another one, that's a sacrifice. And yet another one, that's a sacrifice. Oh, and it's even more. It's Bonus Grand Mayor of Amalfi, sacrifice. Okay, right, this is actually getting to be a lot of sacrificing. You know, maybe we should raise up some extra men. We can make Fiona Flash ambitious, you know. Yes, let's do just that. What's this? Glitterhoof is already very fond of me. Perhaps I should focus my time and resources on someone else. No, we must maintain our relationship with the moon diplomats. That's the only way to maintain fantastic relationships with the gods. Anyway, let us summon some extra men, which we're going to be sending off into war. Oh, and there's another battlefield sacrifice. Yes, I kind of want a second detachment set up, which is not this 10,000 stack of men we have here, and we're going to be sending this one down to Rome. I mean, at the end of the day, we do have a huge amount of land to start sieging up, so an extra 10,000 men, off to Rome you go. Oh, even more men are joining and signing up. Right, well, I think it's time we get an extra 400 men regiment. They're going to do fantastic stuff. Let's load them onto a boat. Oh yeah, it's boat time, guys. Right, let's sail this boat all the way around to Rome and get some sieging underway. Who am I actually at war with? If I check the diplomatic relations map, oh, I see, I'm at war with the entirety of France and Germany. Right. Okay, at least Lofranga isn't at war with me. That's very nice. Oh, and we've captured Mayor Godfrey of Paris. Thank you, Mayor Godfrey of Paris. A sacrifice. Basically, we're slowly working. Oh my goodness, actually, it's the Pope's army. I just saw that. That was the army of the papacy itself. Only 6,000 men, but I did see it. It's somewhere running down this way. Fantastic. We need to get to it as soon as possible. Oh no, what's happening here? Things quickly get out of control as my soldiers storm the gates of Paris Sea, killing indiscriminately. Oh no, this is a bit of an issue. Well, it's probably a good idea that, well, I'm afraid we're probably going to have to try and regain control of that and lose 5% 25% of our men. Oh no. Oh, and the new army has arrived. Fantastic. An extra 10,000 men, perfectly ready for the front line. Although they could use some kind of leader. Oh, and here's the Pope's army again. That's 6,000 stack. Oh my goodness, it is exceedingly fast though. Oh, and we've captured more people, and that's more sacrifices. This is going very well. A very successful war, I must say. Oh, what's this? Oh, most excellent king of Riano Kiev, we surrender under these terms. Oh my goodness, they can give us everything. However, we actually need to occupy more of the land that we said we'd take. We need to take up this entire strip roughly. So we've got a bit of work to do before I'm actually going to be accepting such an offer. Fantastic. Pavia is now ours. Oh, and Glitterhoof has been talking to me about his struggles and aspirations. That's fantastic. I'm so glad that we're able to talk about Glitterhoof's struggles and aspirations. I mean, it must be a very difficult life struggling to be a horse, you know, especially an immortal horse at that. That's a very tricky thing. Not many people have to put up with a life like that. Oh my goodness, we've captured Luigi. Luigi was captured in battle. He serves under the Pope himself. He's a infirm. Honestly, I don't think Luigi's going to last much longer. And I've got to be honest, I wasn't really a big fan of the last live-action Mario film, so... goodbye, Luigi. Oh no, I've done it. Mario is gone. I'm sorry, Nintendo. I've just accidentally sacrificed your best IP to the gods. So yes, the land I need to occupy is this glowing region here. So from here all the way up to here, and then we get to keep everything. It's going to be great. Wow, we keep capturing so many people. Honestly, our kill count is going to be crazy after this war. How many people are we at now? How many? 59. We're at less than 40 when this war started. Oh, you know what? We can make my son Big Dave ambitious, or we can make him patient. I think making him ambitious might be a good idea. Although it will mean that we become bitter rivals, and honestly, I wouldn't like that. Let's give him the rank of patience, yes. Make him more powerful. There's a chance of Big Dave becoming kind. Or we can make him super zealous. I think we're going to make him super zealous instead. He's going to get very angry when it comes to people misquoting his amazing religion. Oh my. Right, and you know what? We've almost made it. I think we only have 3 more provinces to siege down after these, and then we're all good. Oh, and Paris has been sabotaged even more. There is incited unrest, a smuggler's ring, and sabotaged buildings. This is crazy. We've almost done it. We've almost taken absolutely everything. It's almost all entirely ours. This is going to be crazy. After this, our kingdom is going to effectively have well over doubled in size. And we'll also be controlling the papacy itself. That's going to be absolutely ludicrous. Ah, yes, this is my favorite side shoot of history, which 100% happened. My friend from Novgorod has arrived, the legendary Garderic. Oh, how very nice of him to arrive all the way down here in Italy, nonetheless, to actually assist in the sieges. What a nice guy. And there we have it. We've occupied everything in this entire region. Let's do this. Let's sue for peace and see what we get. Offer peace, ladies and gentlemen. Enforce demands, and oh my... Okay, I wasn't quite expecting it to actually let us take all of the land we occupied. I thought it was only the region of the papacy. Right. Okay. Paris is ours. We have a slight issue in the fact that we have 91 held domains, and yeah, that's a lot of land. Potential levies of 130,000. Whew. Oh, and we don't get to keep Rome, but we do get to keep the castle which is located in Rome. Now we just need to declare a separate war on Rome, and then we can have it. But my goodness, we've actually taken it. This is amazing. Of course, naturally, defensive pacts are forming against us, but it doesn't matter. We've done it. I can usurp the title of the Papal States. Yes, we're going to own the Papal States. We've done it. We've usurped the title of the Papal States from the Pope himself. And the Kingdom of Romagna is formed, the papacy long-claimed rightful heirs of the Romans, since they took control of the central regions of the Italian peninsula. However, with the conquest of Riano Kiev of Jorvik, he has claimed the regions for himself. Though the Pope has been raging about his losses, and this affront to the Church, most lords and ladies throughout the lands have accepted the rule of King Riano Kiev. It's about time. Fantastic. It would appear Christian Louis the Butcher has just declared another war on me. I see. The Emperor of France he's decided to call all of his lackeys to arms against me and reclaim the Italian lands. I mean, we did just absolutely crush you in a war, my good friend. Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you have 2,000 men and you declare war on me? I have 88,000 I can summon right now. 88,000. I'm just gonna be honest with you. This isn't looking too good. It's not, is it? No. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think this has been enough for one day. I've been the Spiffing Brit. If you've enjoyed watching 100 Statman here today, feel free to give the video a like. Hop down into the comment section. How do you think we're going to fare against the legendary Empire of France here now that we've created this beautiful border description and beautiful thing. Yes, nice borders. Yes. Oh no, these are horrific. Oh, anyway, hop down to the comment section below. Do you want to see Glitterhoof be ridiculously overpowered, or do you want to see them just be a regular horse? The choice is yours. Anyway, I've been the Spiffing Brit. Have an absolutely lovely day, and I'll see each and every one of you in the next one. As always, a massive thank you to each and every single one of my patrons who make these fantastic videos all the more possible. I've been the Spiffing Brit. I'll see each and every one of you in the next one. Have an absolutely lovely day, and goodbye for now.